fucking rock and roll on the Bets and Brewskis podcast. We can rock and roll on the Bets and Brewskis podcast. What?
Welcome to Week 14 of the NFL season. This is the Bets and Brewskis podcast. I'm joined today, as always, with Brenton Bradford and Matthew Fagley. Brenton had quite a betting week last week. He went 4
comeback of the century.
Oh, it was legendary. Matt, you went 5-7-1, and then I had a 3-5 week. So this was the first time that Brenton actually
dog shit, if I might say so myself.
Yeah, winning.
Well, see what happened last week was I didn't really get to do what I usually do every week, which is like look at where the money's at and everything. I kind of just went into the podcast blind. Brenton also went into the podcast blind, and I think that's what his formula.
That's what I need to do, bro.
Yeah, just don't fuck.
I took a 20-minute shit today, and I picked my picks. So there you go. No analysis on the defenses or the offenses, just pure gut feeling.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, let's see if Brenton can repeat again this week. Matt and I, we apologize to listeners. We'll do better for you in the future. We'll make you some money. All right.
I actually kind of like the slate this weekend.
The slate's fun. A lot of divisional games, which is good. So, the game we got tonight, I would not say is one of the better games of the weekend. We got Raiders at Los Angeles Rams. Raiders sitting at 5-7. Rams sitting at 9-3. Raiders are 6.5-point favorites right now on FanDuel. The over/under sit at 42.5. Let's start with you, Matt. What do you got on this game?
Yeah, I mean, first look at it, I like the Raiders. 61% of the bets and 70% of the money's on the Raiders. But to be honest, I have lost every single fucking Thursday night bet that I've placed since we started the podcast. So I'm officially done betting Thursday night games, at least on the podcast. I might throw
running out of games.
Not giving out picks.
Well, I, however, have a stunning parlay, same game parlay. Get your money back free. So I'll go ahead and say I think the Raiders are going to win. I don't really know by how much. The Rams still have a good defense for the most part. They've been pretty trash against the pass though this season.
Who's going to be the quarterback for the Rams?
So John Wolford, they're going to test out in pregame because he had a neck injury, and they're going to see how he's feeling. If he can't go, then it'll be Baker. But I
want to see Baker go.
Oh, I want to see him go too.
I do too. Baker just got there this week, though. Like, how much of the offense is he going to be able to run? I mean,
slants.
I get it. They were trotting out fucking Bryce Perkins and John Wolford, so Baker would be better than those two. But, I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm not betting this game.
He's not going to be better if he's got 2 practices under his belt than John Wolford, who's been practicing for several weeks. Like, I know he's probably athletically better than John Wolford, but he knows the offense. So, I get it, but Brenton, continue.
Give me Derek Carr over 250.5 yards. Give me over 42.5. Purely fueled by the Raiders, I believe. And then give me Devontae Adams, 2-time touchdown scorer. It would be his 5th time doing it this season. It's not out of the question. He's turned it on as of late, and I love it. Plus 939 there.
I will be fully supporting your podcast. Yeah, I'll be fully supporting your parlay, but I won't be riding with it. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm sorry.
The Raiders are on a
maybe don't put any money on that if you're out there.
Yeah.
When I come back next week and win, I'll show you my $50.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Hey, scared money don't make money, buddy. Come on.
True. So the Raiders won the last 3 games. Aaron Donald is out tonight, actually. I really like the Raiders minus 6.5. The Rams are only averaging 16.8 points a game, and the Raiders have really turned it on the last several weeks. So I I just don't see how the Rams are going to put up enough points to keep it close. Devontae Adams is probably going to score 2 touchdowns. Love the call there, Brenton. I don't know if it could get over 42.5 though. I don't know if the Rams are going to be able to put up points, and I don't know if the Raiders are going to put up 40 themselves. So, my favorite pick though is Raiders minus 6.5. I really like that, and I know I'm looking now, but 78% of the money and 73% of the bets are on the Raiders now, so it's gone up even more. So that does scare me, but I'm gonna ride with it anyway. So any more on the Thursday night game?
Nope, I'm good on that. Thank you very much.
Let's get into the Sunday games. The first game on the FanDuel slate is the Vikings at Detroit Lions. Right now, the Lions are sitting at 1.5-point favorites. They were at 2.5 earlier this week, but it's come down a little bit. Vikings opened as the favorite. They were where?
They were at 3.5.
No way. It didn't get all the way up.
I saw 2.5. That's all.
Yeah,
I saw.
I didn't think it got all the way up to 3.5.
The Lions were at 3.5 for a little bit on FanDuel, I swear.
Oh,
Wouldn't that have been a nice price to get for the Vikes?
I mean, the Vikings were favorites up until they played on Sunday, and now they're dogs. I mean, it's really
what happened on Sunday?
Well, both teams won, but the Lions apparently are looking a lot more convincing. I don't know. It's a weird one for me, but the total on the game is sitting at 51.5, so it's a pretty high total. Brenton, you got to pick on this game. Let's start with you this time.
Dude, I mean, the Vikings are definitely cream of the crop in the NFC along with the Eagles. They're for real. Their offense is high powered. Their defense has made opportunistic plays. I think anytime you can get a 10-2 team as a dog, you take that money line any day. There's no injuries that are of concern. They've got Justin Jefferson. You got to take it.
Excellent analysis, Matt.
We do recall this did happen about 3-4 weeks ago whenever it was Vikings versus Dallas, and Dallas was the favorite at minus 1.5, and you said, hey, and we said anytime you can get a 9-1 team or whatever at plus money, you take them every time. And I said that's what the sports books want you to do. And then what happened? Dallas ended up winning.
But
give me the fucking Detroit Lions, led by the one and only Dan Campbell. Money line. Give them to me. I fucking love it. I love Jamal Adams' touchdown. I love everything about this. I mean,
Jamal Adams, the free
Jamal
safety
Williams,
for the fucking
Seahawks.
Shut the fuck
up. Jamal Williams, shut up. 51% of the bets and 56% of the money's on the Lions. Vikings 0-4 against the spread in last 4. I mean, I don't know. This line, I mean, it stinks because, like, why in the fuck did the Lions minus 1.5? But you just got to take it.
Well, I personally don't have anything on this game. The line, it does. I mean, because
it's an intriguing line.
The Lions have been very good the last 5 weeks. They lost to the Bills, but they've won 4 of their last 5. If anything, I like the total. Both defenses aren't very good. The Lions defense has been pretty bad all year. The Vikings defense has been playing, but pretty fraudulent. I think they get a lot of interceptions,
opportunistic turnovers.
Yeah. So
as I said,
yes, you did say that. So I'm gonna play. I like the total in this. I like the over. I'm not gonna make a pick because some crazy stuff may happen. Divisional game.
It's like 51, right?
51. They did play earlier this year in week 3. The total finish on that game, Vikings won 28-24, which would be over in this instance. But there's a betting trend. I think it's week 11 or 12 on. Divisional matchups are hitting the unders at like 63 or something like that, 61, 63%, because the two teams know each other. So I would lean over, but I'm not playing anything in this game. I'm staying away from this one. Yeah.
Maybe a juicy little anytime touchdown parlay. Jamal Williams, anytime TJ Hawkinson, back versus his old team after being traded away.
I like
Anytime
that.
Tud.
So if you put both of those
Justin
together,
Jefferson.
yeah, let's throw Jefferson in there, but let's not. Let's keep it at 3. The odds on that are plus 908.
What's without JJ?
Without JJ is 395.
I love that. Give me that.
That's pretty juicy.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
JJ makes it even juicier though.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean definitely.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I
So,
just hate putting 3 in an anytime Tud like parlay.
in the
It's
same
hard.
game, yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's too many. Now the Vikings, I do think are a great teaser leg this week. I did throw them in one of my parlays. I got Raiders money line, Chiefs money line, and then I got Raiders plus 7.5. I like that parlay quite a lot. It's close. It's a plus 118 is what I got it at.
I mean Vikings plus 7.5.
Yeah, what did I say?
Raiders.
Oh yeah,
All good.
Vikings plus 7.5. I like that quite a lot. All right, next game on the slate, we got the Buffalo Bills hosting.
Wait, you're gonna give a 10-2 team 7.5 points? You're a pussy.
It's a parlay, bro. It's like I'm doing it like money line, but anyway.
Eat me.
The New York Jets are traveling to Buffalo to take on the Bills, another divisional game. The Jets are 10-point dogs, not 10.5, just 10. The line has been slowly moving towards the Bills. I believe they were catching 9 earlier this week, and now it's gone all the way out to 10. The total's sitting at 43.5. Matt, what do you got on this game?
I got 62% of the bets and 75% of the money's on the Jets. Anytime I see those numbers, I will be taking the other side. Give me the Bills minus 10. I think the Bills just have better metrics all around. As long as Josh Allen doesn't throw 5 fucking picks, which is very possible for him lately. But I think this is a Josh Allen revenge game. I think the Bills absolutely go off. Maybe think about taking Bills alternate spread minus 20.5. You never know.
Oh my goodness! Against this Jets defense,
You never know.
all right. Well,
But
I'm
I
gonna
do
delete that from the pod because we don't need that kind of misinformation out there.
But I do have Bills minus 10 for sure. Maybe buy them down to 9.5 or see what the line does. But I like 9.5.
Well, when you gave me the pick, I believe it was at 9.5, so I'll give it to you 9.5 for purpose of the game. But, all right, Bradford, what do you got?
Don't have any official picks on this game, but give me Bills by however they want it, and that's all I have to say.
Absolutely, baby.
Yeah, Bills are a wagon. I will come in and defend the Jets just a little bit. Their defense is legit. They've been shutting down some good.
Sauce Gardner's so good. Have you had his B-Dub sauce? It's so good. Shut up.
He is good. He is quite good. So I definitely see where there's a case. I mean, if it gets up to 10.5, I might. I don't know. That's a lot of points for the Jets. It is in Buffalo though, so
Yeah.
hey. And what about Mike White? I mean, his last 2 weeks, he has thrown 684 pass yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rush TD, and he does have 2 interceptions. But I mean, Mike White is goated, bro. So I do think Buffalo can put up as many points as they want. I do think it's a matter of the Jets trying to keep up with them. So
I think the magic Mike White run is over with.
nah, he's gonna take it all the way to a Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Next game.
All right, next up we got the Ravens traveling to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is currently a 1.5-point favorite. Pittsburgh was all the way up to a 3, I believe, 3-point favorite earlier. It's been slowly moving down. Total lowest on the week, sitting at 36.5 points. Brenton, what do you got? What are you thinking about this game?
I know it's a low under, but give me the fucking under. That's not an official pick. Just the way the Ravens have played is disgusting. I actually think it's refreshing that we're gonna get Tyler Huntley, or Snoop as they like to call him. Look, he's the same as Lamar Jackson, honestly, I think he's got a lot less to lose. He's going to play a little more ballsy, and that could produce, or it could get us in trouble. So I do like the Ravens as an underdog money line. Steelers still aren't that good. So if I had to pick anything, I'm taking my boys' money line, and I think Snoop does a pretty good job at managing.
Matt, what do you got?
Oh, baby, we have a surprise return for this game. It has been a long awaited wait, but it has returned. Give me the Ravens. Make it a 5-star play. I fucking love it every day of the week. Tyler Huntley is about to ball the fuck out. The Steelers being a favorite should not be happening. Kenny Pickett should not be a favorite against the Ravens defense. I know Lamar Jackson is out, but Tyler Huntley is basically the same fucking person. I love the Ravens.
Just a
Plus
little
1.5.
shittier.
I love the Ravens plus 1.5. I'm dabbling. Money line, of course, as well. Getting plus money. Underdog in this matchup. 19-6-3 ATS in last 28. Road team 8-3 in last 11. Ravens 5-2-1 in last 8. Give me the Ravens all day, every fucking day of the week.
Oh,
63% of the bets and 75% of the money's on the Steelers. Give me the fucking Ravens, baby.
Yep. I do like Tyler Huntley. Last year he started in 6 games. He was 1-5 money line, but he was 4-2 against the spread last year. That's the real number that matters, boys. 4-2. I think he does it again this week. Divisional game. We know Ravens Steelers like to keep it close. I do have to go against you here a little bit. I think this is an over game. I think 36.5 is way too low. I think the Steelers have been able to put up points. Huntley's going to be able to put up some points as well. So I like the over. 36.5 is really low. But I do agree. I think the Ravens are going to go in here, keep it close, and be able to cover.
I'm not sure what happened, but fuck yeah, give me the Ravens.
All right, next on this list, we got the Eagles going against the New York Giants. The game is in New York. The Eagles are currently 7-point favorites. Total sitting at 44.5. This line has been moving up. The Eagles are catching money this week. They're catching 80% of the money, 70% of the bets. So, Eagles
What?
are. What?
Is that just on FanDuel?
Yeah, I just checked it on FanDuel. Yeah. All right,
Well,
Matt, what do you think?
Sportsbook wide, the bets are split, and the money is actually on the Giants. 75% of the money. This is on other sportsbook. This is like for all of them combined.
Yeah.
So 75% of the money's on the Giants. I'm not taking anything in this game because honestly, I can't fucking trust either one of these teams against the spread. So, I mean, if I had to lean something, I would take the Giants, but I'm going to kick my feet up on this one and watch. This should be a pretty good game.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like the Dayball and the Giants. So, not as a pick, but I enjoy them as a team. Brenton, what do you got?
I do believe Saquon Barkley is questionable for the game.
Yeah, he'll play.
Well, hopefully, because he's on my fantasy team. That's the only reason I know is because I got the alert.
He was limited in practice today.
I still lean Eagles spread, just because I think the Giants are probably the biggest frauds in the league.
I know, it's just Eagles ATS not very good the past few weeks. Whenever they're having to lay a bunch of points because they're big favorites in every game, but they just can't seem to cover it.
Well,
divisional game, both teams are good. I think it's probably within a touchdown.
You want to hear something else that really destroys that, Brenton? The Giants are the best team ATS this season at 9-3. So
yeah, I mean,
Philadelphia's 7-5 though. They're not as bad as you'd think. So
it's just the last few weeks that they've been bad.
Yeah, but I kind of like the Giants. If it gets out to 7.5, I'll definitely be laying the Giants. I doubt they get it all the way there, but at 7, that's even a little tempting to take, especially because it is being played in New York. But yeah, should be a fun game. I do like the one of the key matchups to watch is the Giants' rushing attack against this Eagles defense. Last week, the Eagles were able to hold Derrick Henry to like 30 rushing yards. Yeah, 30 rushing yards. I don't know if that's Derrick Henry just being not very good right now, or if that's actually the Eagles good against the rush. So if the Giants are able to run the ball, they'll easily cover this. But if they struggle to run, then Eagles are going to get it done and cover and win big, especially if Saquon doesn't play. So, all right, next on this list, we got the Browns going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals right now are sitting at 5.5-point favorites. Total on this game is sitting at 46.5. Matt, what do you got on this game?
I really was looking for a side on this game just because I want to take the Bengals pretty badly, but 71% of the bets are on the Bengals, 58% of the money's on the Browns. I mean, Browns offense literally could not do shit last week against the Texans if Kyle Dumpdick Allen doesn't throw like 6 picks and 2 of them are INTs, return for touchdowns. Like, I don't know, Texans cover that, but I can't take the rapist quite yet, just because I do not know what the Browns offense is. So I'm gonna stay away from this game.
Yeah,
Oh.
what you got?
I'm very confident. The Bengals got embarrassed last time against the Browns, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I mean, it was a blowout.
That
This
was
is going to be the opposite of that. It's going to be a Bengals blowout win, and I'm
I like
taking
that.
Bengals minus 5.5. I might even buy it up higher. Give me 9.5.
I mean,
Remember the
definitely,
last time you bought a game up, Brenton?
definitely Bengals is the side.
It's going to be a thrashing.
I do like the Bengals. My only concern is Joe Burrow is 0-4 against the Browns. I don't understand how it works. It's one of those things. I do think that he breaks that
Bad
trend
luck.
this week. Cincinnati Bengals minus 5.5 is one of my official picks. The Browns did not score an offensive touchdown last week. I think it's still going to be a couple weeks before Deshaun Watson's back into his regular form, where he's getting massages and getting handies. So I like the Bengals this week to get it done and to cover. Next up,
Bengals is the side for sure.
oh yeah. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling up to Tennessee to take on the Titans. Titans right now are 3.5-point favorites. Total set at 41.5. Let's start.
This is gonna be a real stinker here. Titans aren't fun to watch, let's be honest, unless they're pounding the rock. But even then, that gets stagnant.
Is Trevor Lawrence playing?
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is likely to play, is the last report that I saw. I believe he was limited
just
in
aren't
practice.
that good. I mean, you might. I'm not taking anything on this, but plus 3.5. Trevor Lawrence coming back. The Titans aren't known to blow opponents out, so that's really all I've got. Dog shit game.
I agree with what you just said there at the end, Bradford. Titans are not known to blow people out. They are a very low-scoring team. Jaguars have been able to put up points this season. It seems as if Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence are kind of figuring it out. Trevor Lawrence has all the weapons in the world to throw to. Their defense is pretty good. Josh Allen on the defense is a fucking dog. I believe I will be jagging off this weekend. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars plus 3.5. 76% of the bets and 91% of the money is on the Titans.
Yeah.
Give me everybody and their mother is on the Titans minus 3.5. I will be on the other side every time.
You know
Give
what?
me the Jacksonville
I'll throw down.
Jaguars
I'll throw
plus
down.
3.5.
Yeah. I'm staying away from the spread in this game.
Like,
I don't like that Trevor Lawrence is kind of up in the air. He's likely to play, but he didn't practice today. That doesn't make me feel good at all. If he doesn't play, I don't even know who the Jacksonville Jaguars backup QB is. Let me look that up. But if he sits out, this line's gonna go probably all the way at probably gonna get up to 5, 6 maybe. I mean, but what I really like though is the total. Right now the total is sitting at 41.5, and I think this is going to be an under game. It doesn't matter which quarterback's playing for the Jaguars. I think this is going to be a stone cold under. This is just one of those matchups that you see every year, and it always finishes like 14-10 or something like that, something real low. So
Yeah, hopefully 13-10.
Yeah, 13-10. Give me the under in this game. Why is it not letting? Oh, QB CJ Beathard is the backup QB.
Don't mind it.
Give me that under. But yeah, everybody loves the Titans, and this is exactly when the Titans let you down. But love the under. The Titans' rush defense has been top of the league. I believe they're ranked or something like that. So Jags gonna have to. All right, up next, we got the Houston Texans taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And the largest spread of the weekend, right now, it is sitting at 17.5 points in favor of the Cowboys. Total on this game sitting at 44.5. Brenton, what do you got?
Well, I don't have any necessarily official picks, and however, I do think this is going to be an absolute piss beating of the Texans. I know one thing for sure. Dallas defense is going to get a score. I took them last week, plus 500 against the Colts. Paid off. I'm taking them again. They're plus 330. That's easy money, baby.
I like that. I mean, the Texans just gave up 2 defensive touchdowns to the fucking Browns, so
this will be the third time I've taken Dallas defense anytime Tutter. The first 2 times it paid off. One was in it's pretty much a sure thing. Last week for sure. I can't remember what the other game was, but it was a scoop and score by Parsons.
Yeah, good on you for that one.
I'm not even seeing the. Oh wait, hold up. Dallas defense is plus 330 to score. That is absurd.
So I don't think that. I don't have anything on this game. I don't think that 17.5 is enough, to be honest.
Yep.
This should probably be like 21.5. So, I mean, I can't. When the spread gets that big, I mean, it's hard to touch it, especially when you're fucking betting on Kyle Allen.
Well, wait, I mean, yeah. What do you want to do? Root for a fucking blowout that nobody wants to watch?
Maybe take the over. Maybe take the over. Dallas might score 45 on their own. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. I mean, they're playing the Texans. I think the Colts are a better team than the Houston Texans, and they beat down on the Colts last week. 17.5 is not enough. Luckily, I actually got it at 16.5 earlier today. Cowboys are an official pick of mine. I love them. They're going to win by 20, 30 even, maybe more than that. I don't know. The one thing that worries me, 65% of the bets are on Dallas, 80% of the money's on Dallas.
Yeah.
The 44.5 seems low to me, just because the Cowboys have been averaging 40 points a game in their last 3 or 4. So, and I don't think the Texans are probably the worst defense they've played over the last few weeks. So I'm not going to take the over just because they may let off the gas. I don't know, but I love the 17.5 a lot. Definitely going to be taking that this week. All right, next up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Denver. Chiefs are 9.5 point favorites. Total sitting at 43.5. Matt, what do you got on this game?
Let's see here. I got 73% of the bets are on the Chiefs, 56% of the money's on the Broncos. I fucking hate this game, to be honest. I put the Broncos last week in a couple of my parlays, like teaser parlays, just plus a bunch of points, because their games are always low scoring, and I think that they can cover these big spreads. But I can't take anything whenever they're facing the Chiefs, who could put up 55 on their own. So, I mean, if I had to lean away, I would lean the Broncos in the under, but I'm out on this game.
Yeah, Brenton, what do you got?
Dog shit game. Chiefs probably by fucking murder. But I don't really want to take anything just because of how low scoring Broncos games usually tend to be.
Yep.
Yeah. Broncos unders this year are 11-1. That is absurd. It's free money. I mean, I've been riding Broncos unders for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm gonna do it again this week. 43.5. Give me the under. I'm gonna keep going until they hit an over. I mean, it's just I got to. Early. I'm gonna keep going. Staying away from the spread. The Broncos defense is very good. They're playing at home, but the under is I'm playing it every week, and it's plus money the whole season. So definitely a game I'm probably not going to watch a minute. All right, next up we got the Carolina Panthers.
I hit it up on the old Met streams. You never know.
No, I'm done watching the Broncos. If I have to watch another Broncos game, I'm probably never watching football again because I will have killed myself. Next up, we got the Panthers at Seahawks. Right now, Seahawks are 4-point favorites. Total sitting at 44.5. Matt, what do you have on this game?
I really want to take the fucking Seahawks. Seahawks have made me some good change this year, but 77% of the bets and 71% of the money is on the Seahawks. I just can't take them because of those numbers right there, to be honest. So I will be staying away, unfortunately, but I would love to take the Seahawks.
Yeah. Burton, what do you got?
Let me go ahead and do what you're not going to do, and I'm going to take the fucking Seahawks. And I'm going to take a -4. I mean, the Panthers are just dysfunctional. They've traded away all of their best players. They're dog shit, to be honest. The only shining star is Dante Foreman right now.
And he was limited in practice. I don't know if he...
I need him to be a go, baby. We need him to be a go.
Let me look it up real quick. He was back for the Panthers today. So, yep, you're all good
in there. So,
yeah, I personally don't have anything on this game. The Seahawks, they've been a lot of fun. Love me some Geno Smith. The Panthers defense is pretty good though. But I do think the Seahawks get it done. I think they're a good pick for a moneyline parlay this week. And I really don't have any opinion on the total either. Sam Darnold, he was efficient last week or 2 weeks ago because they were on bye last week. He was 11 for 19, 164 yards and a touchdown. Not a huge stat line, but efficient. And I think if he's able to do that, the Panthers can keep it close. But I really don't have an opinion on that total.
Well, all three of my quarterbacks either are on bye or broke their foot. So I had to unfortunately pick up Sam Darnold for fantasy this upcoming weekend, and I will pray to God that.
Well, Matt, you're already 100%
on a bye
playoffs.
Get me through.
Yeah, you've already qualified for the playoffs. Not the.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about just through the playoffs.
Winning in, baby, winning in for me.
Oh, I hope you lose. All right.
I hope you die in a fucking jail cell in Russia.
Next up, shout out Brittany
Next
Griner
game.
coming home.
My lawyers have advised
Shut
I do
up.
not weigh in on this topic.
All right.
Shut up.
Next, we got Buccaneers at the 49ers. Right now, 49ers 3.5-point favorites. Total is at 37.5. All right, Britton, what do you got?
Ooh. That's tough. I haven't looked at this game. Tom Brady's been winning close games the last few weeks, but I don't think I can confidently bet against the Niners. They've been going off. They've been winning games.
Can't
I
bet
like
against
them.
Brock Purdy.
What? Brock
Can't bet
Purdy?
against Brock Purdy, man.
No, and I mean they just have so many weapons on offense. I think they're in good hands right now.
Yeah.
Jimmy G's a barely above average quarterback, and Brock Purdy we haven't seen much of. So I don't think there's anything taking me away from San Fran, especially since their defense is pretty solid, and I still think Brady's going to have a hard time scoring.
Yeah. 58% of the bets and 64% of the money is on the 49ers. I can't bet the spread considering that Brock Purdy is starting, and I know nothing about the motherfucker other than he was Mr. Irrelevant, because that's all anybody ever says about him. But definitely going to take the under at 37.5. Tampa Bay will not be able to move the ball on this 49ers defense, and I don't think, even with Christian McCaffrey and Debo, the Niners probably won't be able to put up that many points. The Buccaneers defense is, they're not a bunch of slapdicks, so, they'll be fine. I think it is going to go under 37.5. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, baby.
Yep. I like Brock Purdy. He played well last week. They let him throw the ball 37 times, which, he was 25 for 37, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. That shows me that Kyle Shanahan he was okay handing his offense over to a rookie, somebody they took in the last pick of the draft. But Brady does know how to keep a game close. If it wasn't for the incompetent coaches, Todd Bowles and Byron Leftwich, I think the Buccaneers would be a much better team. But they just don't know how to coach. They aren't offensive coaches, and that's why they're 6-6.
Need Bruce Arians back.
Yes, they do. But the Buccaneers defense has been playing pretty well the last couple weeks. They're ranked 5th in points per game at 18.3. I won't be riding along with any the sides, but I do think this could be an under game. Maybe a total on the game with maybe 9-6 or something like that. A whole bunch of field goals. But yeah, should be interesting to see what Brock Purdy does. I'd really like him to be just the GOAT and have my San Francisco Super Bowl ticket just cash with ease, but we'll have to see. All right, moving on to the Sunday night football game, we have the Miami Dolphins traveling out to Los Angeles to take on the Chargers. Right now, Miami's sitting at a 3-point favorite. Total on this game is at 51.5. Matt, what do you have?
All of the bets and all of the money is on the Dolphins. This one is in SoFi, I believe. Is that correct?
Correct.
Is that LA?
Correct, sir.
So, I don't know why. First of all, I love the number. It was at 3.5 earlier, which is what I got it at.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love Justin Herbert in prime time. I think even if they don't win, he makes it close every single time. He will ball out. Keenan, Austin Eckler, Mike Williams. What? They are going to keep it close. Give me the Chargers. Thank you very much. Have an evening.
Yep. Brenton, what do you got?
Complete opposite. I think minus
Love
3.5 for the explosive offense that they have. I think it's now again their defense isn't that solid. I could see it being close, but I'm taking Dolphins minus 3.5. That's what I got it at.
You and everybody else, my friend.
Well, we'll probably be laughing our way to the fucking counter, bud.
Probably.
Yeah, both these teams. I enjoy both of these teams. This is going to be a fun game to watch. I love the over 51.5 though. The Chargers defense ranks 30th in points per game, and the Dolphins defense ranks 25th in points per game. So I think this is going to be a shootout. Tua was limited in practice, but I believe he practiced in full. Uh, I don't know if we've got the update, their practice update
He'll
today.
play.
Yeah, Tua will play. Mike Williams is back this week, which provides another weapon for Justin Herbert. Love the over 51.5, making that a pick this week. But should be a very fun Sunday night game. And then we got a just stinker on Monday night. We got the Patriots traveling out to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Patriots are 1.5 point favorites right now, with the total sitting at 43.5. Brent, what do you got on?
You know what? Just off first glance, I'm gonna go with the Cards right now, and I'm gonna take a money line, and I'm gonna make that an
Really?
official pick.
Whoa!
Wow, I like it.
Kyler Murray is playing, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think their
Tickets-
offense is good. Obviously, the Pats' defense is good, but the Pats aren't going to be able to put up points if the Cardinals even put up 21 points.
Hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, Matt, what do you got?
Ticket to money or split 50-50. Ticket to money or split 50-50. My first glance at it was to take Patriots money line, but I'm gonna stay away. I don't know. I can't really. Are the Cardinals gonna show up? Like, is the Patriots offense gonna show up?
It's a home
There's
game.
too many questions in this game. Yeah, but you just never know. Is Kyler gonna be on, or is he gonna be too concerned about Call of Duty? You never know which Kyler you're gonna get.
It's a good
Therefore,
question.
I will stay away.
So the Cardinals this year are 1-6 at home. Their only win is against the New Orleans Saints back in what week was that? I can't tell on here, but they have one win at home this year. It's against a bad team. I think the Patriots are slightly better than a bad team. Even though Matt Patricia is an idiot and doesn't know how to call offensive plays, he doesn't even know how to call defensive plays, and he's supposed to be a defensive coordinator. I think this is solely going to come down to uh, the rushing ability of the Patriots. The Cardinals defense is ranked 31st right now in points allowed. I do think the Patriots get it done. Sorry, Brenton. I think the Patriots are going to win this game. But it's a stinker of a Monday night game. I will watch it because it's football, but I'm going to hate watch it because I hate both of these teams.
My fantasy game will probably be dependent on Kyler Murray, so I will be watching with eyes fucking wide, baby.
That's a bad situation if you're relying on Kyler Murray.
I have to.
You
should
play Zone the whole time and on with Kyler Murray.
Yeah, maybe it'll fucking channel through him somehow.
All right, well, that's the Sunday slate. That was efficient, boys. I think this is our fastest pod yet.
That's good work.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Hopefully we didn't piss anybody off with like an hour and 20 drive. And they're like, fuck, now I got to find another podcast. God damn it.
Well, our one or two loyal listeners, I'm sure, are perfectly fine with our pod this week.
Probably got 5-minute commutes, fucking losers.
Hey, don't call our loyal listeners losers, bro.
That's what they are. Losers listen to losers.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, boys.
This should be a fun.
All right. Well. Yep. Good shit.
Yep.
Have fun at work, Matt.
Well, it was good talking to you, boys. I'll see you.
See ya.
Deuces, Bets and Brewskis, 1-on-1. Ciao, ciao.
See you at the window.